So today we're going to be doing the final video of 2025, that of course being my Christmas haul video. So Happy New Year to all my fellow viewers and subscribers for tuning in the channel. And what I'll obviously be doing in this video is showing you all the stuff that I got for Christmas this year. So let's begin. Let's begin with the Blu-ray, starting off with a couple of films. So first of which is Jurassic World Rebirth. This is the limited steelbook edition on 4K. Yeah, so I watched this a couple of nights ago and I thought it was quite good. Not as good as the Jurassic World Dominion, but still quite good. Not my favourite Jurassic World film, but I think it's better than the other two, to be honest. I'd probably rank this second best to Jurassic World Dominion. So here's the 4K disc. And of course, there's the Blu-ray disc there. There you go, there's some artwork inside of the steelbook. So, yeah. The film itself, quite good, like I said. It was great to see Scarlett Johansson in this film. And, yeah, even though this isn't a Chris Pratt film, it's still quite good. But, yeah, anyways, that's my full thoughts on Jurassic World Rebirth. Next up, we have Nobody 2, which is the sequel to, of course, the first Nobody film. Overall, I quite enjoyed it. Not as much as the first film, but still pretty good. Some great characters in this film. Obviously, this is where Bob Odenkirk, who plays Hutch, as an overworked assassin who just needs a break in this bare-knuckle action thriller. After deciding to take his family to a tourist town for some fun in the sun. So, yeah, quite a good film. Not as good as the first one, like I said, but still quite good. So that is Nobody 2. From the world of John Wick, this is Ballerina. Haven't had a chance to watch this as of yet, but this is obviously the spin-off to John Wick, so hopefully I might give this a watch and see how good it is. Likewise with Blue Beetle, which of course I haven't watched yet, but this was one of the DC Extended Universe films that I was actually missing in the collection. Because at the time I had no interest in watching it, but I had a look at it and I did actually find it quite interesting, so hopefully this will be another new watch for me. Next is Watchmen chapters 1 and 2, which is the of course the animated Watchmen films, which was released 15 years after the film and 5 years after the TV series. Quite good chapters overall. So there's the discs for chapters 1 and 2. I'd probably say chapter 2 is probably better than the first chapter, but yeah, that's just my opinion. So anyways, that's the Watchmen chapters. And the last two Blu-rays are TV shows, beginning with Rick and Morty Season 8. So I watched this all in one night, and I thought it was quite good. Not as good as Season 7, but still quite good. My favourite, though, was actually Season 6, if I had to choose a favourite season of Rick and Morty. But there's some good episodes, like Summer of All Fears, the one with where the two Beths were young, Ricker Than Fiction, I think it was, and Hot Rick was an okay episode as well. But yeah, so anyways, some decent episodes, but not my favourite. However, some episodes I didn't really like, but I'm not going to get too much into that anyway. So yeah, that is my opinion on Rick and Morty Season 8. And last up for the Blu-rays, we have Police Squad, the complete series, starring Leslie Nielsen. Now, I got into this series because of the Naked Gun films, which I'll be showing in a second. But yeah, some pretty good episodes on here. Very short-lived, only six episodes. So now, moving on to the DVDs, we have the spin-off movies of The Naked Gun from the original TV series of Police Squad. The first three starring Leslie Nielsen. Now, I've got into these films because of the remake with Liam Neeson that I've always been a fan of. So I decided to buy myself the 4-movie collection. I've only watched the first film at the moment, still need to watch the rest, but the first film was actually pretty good, and it was definitely worth watching. So, yeah, hopefully I will continue watching these very soon, and I will probably do a review on it, or probably show it in one of my update videos, my opinions on the films. So that's those. Next is Mrs. Brown's Boys Christmas Chaos, with the Christmas specials airing on New Year's Day and Christmas Day last year. But yeah, some pretty good episodes on here. Ding Dong Mammy, which was pretty funny, and B&B Mammy. 2 good episodes on here, so that is the Christmas Chaos. Next is Gavin and Stacey, the finale, which aired last year on Christmas Day, the same day they aired Mrs. Brown's Boys Ding Dong Mammy. But great finale to the show, great cast, and yeah, just a very good ending, especially with Smithy and Nessa getting back together, knowing what Smithy really wanted all this time. So yeah, that is the Gavin and Stacey finale, a pretty good one. And last up for the DVDs, we have Doctor Who Season 2, which I haven't watched any of this as of yet. But I think I might have catched about 1 or 2 episodes on TV when it first aired. But yeah, I actually really quite liked them, so I thought just buy the second season. But I believe this is Ncuti Gatwa's last season of being a Doctor, because of the new Doctor we have now called Billie Piper, which I think it's kind of ridiculous because, well, you know, she's already been in Doctor Who. Why does she need to be a Doctor? She's already been a companion. It's just stupid. I really don't get it. But, oh well. Anyways, that is Season 2 of Doctor Who. Moving on to some random stuff. We have a vinyl here. That being the Now That's What I Call Music 83 to 93, which was one of the volumes I was actually missing from my vinyl collection, because I had volumes 2, 3 and 4, which were 93 to 03, 03 to 13 and 13 to 23, and this was the one I was missing, the 83 to 93. And there's some good 80s songs on here. Karma Chameleon, Red Red Wine, Together in Electric Dreams, Total Eclipse of the Heart, which I believe that music was playing for the Battlefield 4 video game. Sledgehammer was also a pretty good one. Yeah, some pretty good 80s classics on here. And of course Ghostbusters from the movie, which is also pretty good as well, so definitely worth having in the collection if you are a fan of Now music. Before I move on to the other random stuff, I also did have this suitcase, where this is basically where I keep all my vinyls now. So yeah, all my vinyls were on here, but I've moved them because I just wanted a bit more space for my room, because my room's just too small to actually put a lot of stuff. So yeah, so this is where all my vinyl collection is now, under here. This box is obviously where I keep my CDs as well. So yeah, I think it's pretty handy, you know, just for if you've got like a small space in your room. I'd recommend just having this. So pretty nice, this. We also have a CD of Michael Jackson's Scream. So yeah, I brought this album because there were some songs that I really do like on here, like Blood on the Dance Floor and Leave Me Alone. Scream was also a pretty good song on here when I first listened to this. So yeah, pretty nice album in my opinion. So that is Michael Jackson's Scream. And keeping with the theme of Michael Jackson, we have Michael Jackson The Experience on DS, which leads us into the games now. But yeah, pretty good game. Definitely worth playing if you're a fan of Michael Jackson. And yeah, would highly recommend Michael Jackson The Experience. And then we also have another DS game, Super Mario 64, which is one of the Mario games I was missing in the collection. So yeah, a pretty decent game. I believe this was one of the first few Mario games that was ever released on DS, because it said 2004 to 2005. But yeah, anyways, that's Super Mario 64 for the DS. And the only PS4 game I had for Christmas this year was the South Park Stick of Truth video game. Yeah. This is basically like a bit like the Fractured Butthole, where you can play your own character and obviously fight with people, exploring the town of South Park. So a bit similar to the Fractured Butthole game I had a few years ago. So yeah, quite a decent game. So anyways, that's that. Next up we have a couple of Fallout related things, which after watching the TV series of Fallout, I really enjoyed it, so I thought I'd get some like little figures and you know, merchandise. So this is Mr. Handy pin badge from the Fallout TV series. I also heard there's going to be a season 2, which I think recently aired as well. I have not watched that yet, but hopefully when it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD, I'll probably watch that too. But this is, yeah, Mr. Handy, like I said, from Fallout. So yeah, that's that. Then we have the 2 Funko Pops. So this is the Fallout boy, with obviously putting his thumb up to obviously say that he's safe and all that. So this is of course Vault-Tec 33. And then we also have Lucy McLean from the TV series Fallout, which is very great detail to the Funko Pop, and yeah, just a great one to add to the collection. A Simpsons minifigure. This is Grandpa Simpson. Yeah, a pretty nice one there. And we also do have some more stuff. We have these Marley headphones, which I did have some headphones last year, but the other ones I had broke off, so I'm pretty glad I have these ones, because the other ones I had were pretty cheap anyway. So I doubt these will probably last me quite a while now, because obviously of how soft it is and even more comfortable too. So yeah, that's those. We also do have, I might be biased at this, but we have a short and sweet Sabrina Carpenter t-shirt, which of course, as you probably know by now, I am a massive Sabrina Carpenter fan, and I'm just very lucky to have this short and sweet t-shirt, especially in yellow since it's my favourite colour. And I do have a little keyboard, which I got for Christmas, and that way it's probably saved me from having to get up from the computer's keyboard and having to use that. So yeah, that's pretty handy. And we also do have something else, which I need to show you. I also have this mouse here, because I did have a mouse a while back, but the other mouse I had just did not work, so I'm just lucky to own a mouse and keyboard, so I'm very happy with those. And finally, for all my Christmas presents this year, something I was lucky enough to own, and that is the photo frame of the Espresso song by Sabrina Carpenter, which has all the lyrics of the Espresso song, and obviously the picture of Espresso with a love heart. So I'm very happy with this. I just can't wait to obviously have it in my room and obviously just read the lyrics of the Espresso song by Sabrina Carpenter. So that's everything I had this year. So thanks for watching my Christmas haul video for 2025. I hope you all enjoyed. Of course, Happy New Year to all my fellow viewers and subscribers. I never thought I would get 600 subscribers this year, so thank you all for the support and encouragement, and of course watching my channel as well. So until 2026, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, JG the Music Film and TV Collector 05.